Everybody listen. Second bid in. All right. Second bid is in, people. All right. We've been waiting for this day for a long, long time. But right, it is official. Mbeumo's second bid is in. Manchester United submit an improved bid exceeding 60 million for Brentford forward Bryan Mbeumo. Right? That is what everybody's talking about today. This is what we've been waiting for, man. Listen, we've been waiting for like weeks for this news, right? But it's here. All right, the news is here, man. Finally, we actually have something exciting to look forward to. Now, listen, this guy had already, Bryan Mbeumo had already told everybody that, listen, he wants United and United only, right? So, we're gonna jump into that. Of course, other news. I see reports that we are looking for like a swap deal, Nkunku for Garnacho. What's up with that? You know, Nkunku, really? Listen, man, I'm telling you, you know, Chelsea, they're taking us for mugs, right? Chelsea always try to pull a fast one on us, right? Because they know, oh, you know what, Man United need a striker, you know, a forward, whatever. Let's see if we can dupe them for getting this Nkunku guy, right? And of course, apart from that, what else is going on in the news? Oh, and yeah, we can chat about that whole Garnacho taking up the picture with the Rashford Aston Villa jersey. Everybody's going crazy about that, you know. What else is going on? Of course, Messi's on live versus Palmeiras. And listen, man, it's all going off. People, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you are new, I am Luther, and I'm blessed that you are here. Let's go. All right, man. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are well. Tony, how you doing, brother? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Happy Monday. You know, we are back at it. And listen, man, this is good Monday, man. We actually have, you know, some movement because we were, man, this Mbeumo deal, man, was just like dragging. Now the reports are saying that the reason Man United was, you know, they hadn't put in the second bid is they wanted to be sure, like the second bid that when it goes in, it's going to be accepted. Now, I mean, it's safe to assume that if they waited this long, this bid should be accepted. Keyword here is should be accepted, right? Bro, Tony said, bro, I'm great. Had a game yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Wow, dude, that's what's up, Tony. That's what's up. Big up to you. Right. Ace Dog 006. What up, Ace Dog? People, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's go. Listen, Bryan Mbeumo, man, this is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, here's the thing. The bid, the second bid, is in. Now, you would think Brentford would have come out and say, you know what, yeah, we're good, man, and we've accepted that bid. But not yet. We haven't heard that yet. So what are they saying? This is according to The Athletic, right? The Athletic are reporting that Manchester United have submitted an improved offer for Brentford, totaling Brentford's Bryan Mbeumo, which exceeds 60 million, which is 81.1 million for Bryan Mbeumo in, if you're going to be talking about in US dollars, right? But in sterling, it is sterling pounds, it is 60 million. All right, The Athletic reported Mbeumo wants to join United, who tabled a proposal of 45 million plus 10 in add-ons. That was the initial one, right? To Brentford for the Cameroon international. The 25-year-old is entering his final year of his contract, and the West End club, they would like obviously to keep him and extend it. They have an option to extend it for another 12 months if Brentford wants to do that, right? So, but of course, Mbeumo has made it clear to Brentford and all the other suitors that he wants United. All right. So the report is saying that Mbeumo, who joined Brentford from French side Troyes 2019, scored 20 goals and provided 8 assists at Brentford, which finished 10th in the Premier League. The Brentford finished higher than us. All right. and Bryan Mbeumo was key in getting them to that level because he scored 20 goals. Do we have a player at Man United who scored 20 goals? Yeah, no. Uh, I don't. My memory is not that good, but I don't think we have someone who scored 20 goals. All right. Reports are saying United have already completed the signing of Brazil international Matheus Cunha from Wolves, as they're trying to get themselves situated for the next season. Let's see who was here. Tony said you lost yesterday. Last game over 40 league. Oh wow, tied 2-2. Did you score, Tony? People, yeah, we do have a Discord community, guys. Go ahead and hit that link for the Discord. Join us, all right? Welcome. AKS 97. What's up? Good night, fam. Love is in the house. Let's go. Listen, man, we're blessed, man. We're here. We're blessed. We actually get to see this second bid go in. Will it be accepted, or won't it be accepted? Now, just the fact that we put in the second bid, I think it's going to be accepted. Dan Molina. That really, Dan is back, my friend. Let's go, Dan. Good to see you. Tony, rocking and rolling. AKS, let's go. Dan Molina, welcome back. That's what's up. Now, listen. The Athletic is a reputable, paper, right? Whenever they put in the information, they really source it very well. And whenever they put the information out there that we've actually put in a second bid, it's legit, right? Because last time we heard that we already put in Ben Jacob and a couple of other outlets that said we'd already put in a second bid, but we didn't. So this time it's actually in. All right, this time is actually in. So this is definitely good stuff. Honestly, if we are successful in securing the services of this gentleman before the end of this financial year, which is the 30th, I don't know how you guys would rate our window, right? I don't know how you guys would rate our window, because that means in the month of June, right, we were able to secure 2 of our primary targets. Goals, right? Ineos and Sir Jim and them, they were able to secure 2 signing key players. So I don't know even if we, I don't think we've ever done this type of deal so quickly, because this is quick, guys. We gotta remember, this is quick. Usually we drag things along. We're able to get our 2 primary targets in within a month. That is, to me, I think it's really good, right? Because according to reports, what Ineos want is they want to make sure when Ruben Amorim is out there, he has his targets. And that is so important because, guys, we know this. Last time around, last season, we struggled because the players were not his. He did not have preseason. There was a lot of factors that are going on in our club. The standards were in the mud, of course, right? So there's a lot of things. So I think this is what they're trying to do here. They're trying to approach it differently this time and actually get him the players that he needs. Let's see, Dan Molina. Great. Okay, cool. Almost had 2 goals. Oh, Tony, man, almost had 2 goals today. One hit the post, and the other was a header that rejected and skipped off the top of the head. Oh, man. It would have been a game winner, too. Oh, dude. Listen, keep at it, man. Keep at it. Don't worry. It will come. I was so bummed, but what you got to do? I know, man. I know. Hey, listen, you know what? You just keep your head up and you say, you know what? There's always another game. And you're getting closer. You're sharpening your skills, right? Next time you'll know, okay, for that header, I need to maybe dip a little bit lower to make sure that I direct it straight up. So big up to you, man. That's what's up. That's a big up. So that's good, man. Let's go back to the Mbeumo's news. The Athletic is saying that Bryan Mbeumo is a good player and sure fit for the style that Amorim wants to play. The 25-year-old scored 20 goals and provided 8 assists last season. He's a versatile and efficient in front of goal. Give him the ball and he will look to get things done. It's, that is the listen. This is the analysis from the Athletic. They're saying give him the ball and he will look to get things done. Once again, why we like these players, because it's not always going to be now. It's not only we're going to be depending on our Portuguese Magnifico anymore, right? They're going to be other weapons who you give them the ball, they can go out there and cause damage, right? So this is exciting, right? This is exciting. Now, the Athletic report is saying that Mbeumo has developed from a promising youngster into in the championship into a forward capable of taking on Champions League defenses, right? Now, Champions League defenses, obviously, we are not in the Champions League, but when those Champions League teams in the Premier League come back to face us, they better watch out. All right, I'm just saying. The Cameroon international has been deployed in several roles at Brentford, impressing as a right winger in a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1 setup, playing off Ivan Toney, and thriving as a striker in a 3-5-2 alongside Wissa. Right, so he's versatile. He can do all those roles, right? He is direct, naturally left-footed, but not shy about using his right. He excels when driving into space. A lot of his goals and assists from the last season shows a player who has favored areas in and around the penalty area. This area that has been a big problem for us, right? In and around the penalty area. We are not clinical enough, right? And he knows how to get to them consistently. So he knows those areas are, he knows how to get himself in there to cause havoc. Listen, man. Oh, man. Yo, I'm just excited, man. I'm excited about this guy. The report continues saying that his versatility is alluring, but Mbeumo's best fit would be as a right-sided number 10 in a 3-4-3 formation. Hey, ooh, boy. I don't know why I'm too excited, right? So you get Mbeumo as your right 10. Left 10, you got Cunha. Now, worst case scenario, guys, think about it this way. Worst case scenario. We don't get a 9. They decide to mess up. We don't get a 9. I think Xerxes with these two, I think they'll be able to cook as well, man. I think they'll be able to cook as well. Brother, let's say AKS is saying that I noticed a lot of clubs are stalling business. Yep. Yeah, I think AKS, I think they're stalling because they're waiting for the financial year. Exactly, yeah, for the financial year to start. Only Liverpool and City are tearing it up in the transfer window. I know they're making me sick, Liverpool and City, because they don't really have money issues, right? Like some of us, right? Let's see. I am a brother. The fan and all these games have been huge inspiration. That's what's up. This is good, man. Tony, let's go. Mbeumo over here waiting, brother. Yes, man. Oh my days. Can you imagine? Maybe tomorrow or I don't know, the next couple of days we get that here we go. That will be insane. Because honestly, yeah, United we finished 15th. But just the fact we're able to secure the services of this guy, it sends a huge message of what kind of project we are running at or we're building at United, right? He had a choice. He could have gone anywhere, kind of thing, any of these Champions League clubs, but he chooses United, right? That is huge. That is huge. Let's go. Yeah, that's huge. I'm trying to read here. There was another report. I think, and I saw a report that Bryan Mbeumo and Lenny Yoro started following each other recently. People will post everything, man. I don't know how did these people just sit there and start monitoring these people's socials to see who follows who and whatever. That's crazy. Did Dan Molina, did you used to play footy? I've been training more often after I got rejected by a team that same day. I watched United and it made my day worse. Oh wow, they lost, but next year with the help of God. All right, Dan Molina. Listen, Dan. Whenever you get rejected, man, you don't, you don't give up, right? I think if you follow most of these, even these players that we watch, and like Mbeumo and all these big guys, they have. If you listen to follow their stories, a lot of them they got rejected their first choice and all this stuff, but they never gave up, right? You continue working, you continue sharpening your skills, you continue working hard, and that's how life is, right? Life is not just a straightforward. It's when they say whenever you get beat down, it's how quickly you get up and you keep on pushing yourself to strive and get to that goal, right? So yeah, I know based on what you were saying here, yeah, it kind of it made your day worse, but keep at it. AKS 9710. I saw an article a couple of hours ago saying Brentford's rejected our bid because they rather the full amount agreed in one payment, not parts. Is that true? So that's what I was looking. I was looking at something. I don't think you see, Fabrizio. It is known like Brentford and Brighton. They're very hard to negotiate with, right? Because obviously they know the value of their players, right? They know the value of their players, and they know, like, listen, Man United really want this guy, right? But also the same token, they know, they want to make this deal, right? They want to make this deal. So one thing I can say is I haven't seen that article, AKS 97, but I did see this report from Hurst Class. Is saying that what Brentford are saying is Brentford have pointed out to United that Bryan Mbeumo has 4 years experience in the Premier League, right? He has 18 months more than Matthias Cunha. And he has scored 20 goals in the Premier League last season, 5 more than Cunha. So they're basing that on the way they negotiated with United. Is like, listen, man, if you guys paid 62.5 for Cunha, yeah, your boy Mbeumo should be more, right? So now that is one aspect of it, and I think just the fact that United put in that bid, right? I know they're gonna negotiate. I think now they're probably talking about the installments, as you said, right? The bottom line for Brentford, they wanted that 60 million base, right? They wanted that 60 million, and then they can put the add-ons later. So based on this bid that we saw, it looks like that's what United did, right? That 60 million plus whatever else, the add-ons to kind of get to whatever number Brentford is looking for. I think Brentford will accept it, but it may need to be some an additional, haggling here and there. Let's see. AKS is now Liverpool throwing a whole bank adverts has me shocked, dude. They're not done there yet because they got Florian Wirtz, they got Kirkes, and then they're looking for a Konsa, I think, and there were links with Isak. Liverpool is just going mad. All right, they really want that 21. I think to them they're like, listen, if we really want to topple giants like United, yeah, let's just go for 21. So yeah, it makes me sick. All right, Master Christian, what up? Next Champions League, we got this. Let's go. Kai Talks United, big up. Listen, people, Kai Talks United, please go ahead and hit the subscribe on my brother Kai. That's his channel right there. So go ahead if you haven't subscribed yet, and go ahead and do so. And Kai, I'm a disgrace because I'm over here yapping and I don't think I subscribed. So I'm going to do that right now, Kai. All right, people. All right. I just subbed. Let's go. All right, Kai. I'm done. So I subscribed. So let me go here. People, go ahead and hit up Kai and give him his sub. All right. Let's go. Brentford talking, taking a piss. I know, right? Let's go. Tony the GOAT. Let's go. I saw that Hirsch class quote as well. Yeah, man. I saw that. I'm like, man, really? Um, they do have a point though, but still, it shouldn't be, they're two different players, man. Just because you paid this much for this one, and it doesn't have to be apples and apples and whatever. So they would. I think we're gonna come up with a deal. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks. Good to see you guys. Let's go. Dan Molina said, yes, man. Thank you. I'm from the US, so I'm going to be honest with this. There is no buzz with the Club World Cup. Seats empty, stadium empty. Only some clubs can fill the seats. Yo, Dan Molina, me too, man. Me too. I haven't gone to see any of the games yet, but Tony the Great here, he has gone to some of the games. I think that some games they're pretty much like, not packed house, but there were better attendance than the others. But also there's that other thing going on within our country too. Like those folks are out there trying to check people's stuff, right? Papers and all. So a lot of people are staying home. Like, listen, why should I go and risk myself and go to the game, and that could be my last trip? It's ridiculous, honestly. But it is what it is. AKS, man. Preseason games in the US going to have more attendance than 100%. AKS, 100%. Yeah. Kai, if we got rid of all our wingers, then Amarin gets the sack. The next manager will most back for leaving us with no wingers. Yes, see, here's the thing, Kai, though. I hear what you're saying, right? I hear what you're saying. That Ineos here, that they're taking a huge risk, honestly, to get rid of all the wingers like that. But what do? Kai, many times you have preached our class, right? Man United class is in the mud, right? Now, if you have, for example, players like Garnacho posting pictures wearing the Aston Villa jersey, stuff like that. Yes, Ahmad had also a picture of wearing a different jersey and stuff like that, but still, it's different. Whatever Garnacho did, I don't know how you guys feel about the Garnacho post, right? You can see he knew exactly what he was doing, right? He just wanted to get a rise out of United fans. He know United fans will go ballistic about that, right? Some people were really pissed off about it, and it is kind of, I don't know what folks are taught these days when it comes to class. When is it okay to just be rocking your competitor's jersey, right? Now Ahmad and the other guys, Ahmad, Dogu, and Ugarte. I think they were also pictured wearing other teams' jerseys, but those are not direct competitors of ours, right? That's how I took that, right? But Garnacho posting that, it's kind of like, you're like, dude, really, man? You're already leaving, but you don't have to do stuff like that, right? A lot of people were backing you. They wanted you to do well, but whenever you do stuff like that, just to piss off people, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know about you guys, man. It was just one of those intentional weird things that Garnacho has been doing for a while now, like a childish tantrum. I don't know, man. It's just it was ridiculous. Let's go. Kai saying, if you get rid of the wingers, so that thanks for the shout out. Hey, man, listen, We are here to grow together, man. All right, Kai, do your thing. We're gonna be there. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Then definitely some empty seats, but I would say I saw a post about Man City versus with that game. That's Wednesday being empty, and they showed the empty seats, but it was early in the game. There you go. That's how it is, man. It filled up, and yeah, and some people, whenever they post these things, it's just to push that narrative out there. But yo, this is a flop and all this stuff, you know. Juve versus City is a big game. Yeah, go AKS TNT Gold Cup. You checking those games? Yeah. Uh, oh yeah, Trinidad and Tobago. Are they playing today? I missed that one. Kai, I still want Rashi, Sanchi, Anthony, and Garnachi to go. Don't get me wrong. Okay, cool. Yeah, but so I know we all want them to go, but when you were mentioning about the wingers, who is worth us keeping? You know. All right. There you go. I'm back online. Apologize for that. I don't know what happened. Check 1, 2. Am I back? I think I'm back. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, those guys definitely need to go because and the sooner they go, the better. We saw a report today that apparently we were linked. This is so ridiculous. The whole Nkunku thing. I'm like, really, Nkunku? Come on, man. Oh, US is through to the knockout stage. Nice. Okay. Dan Molina, yo, I'm going to like to your live stream fire. You should be more famous now. I'm thinking of posting POV footprint videos from the first person point of view. Yo, Dan, that's what's up, man. Do it, and make sure you shout it out and let us know your channel. We can hit you up, you know, with the subscribe. You know what I mean? We're all in here to grow and support each other because that's what we do. People, smash that like button, man. Let's go. Kai is saying that the only one worth keeping is Garnacho, but I don't like how he's acting in the media. That's the thing, dude. I like Garnacho. Okay, I think he has a huge potential. Right now, the thing is, his family and all these people around him, they're not really helping him much, right? So the way he's rolling in the media, it's mad. So yeah, Garnacho, you know, he's one of those, you know, Garnacho's gonna go to one of these teams out there and cook, right? But the way he's rolling, he thinks he's entitled. I saw Sam Lockhurst, I think he was saying that yo, Palmeiras is about to score here. Oh, they messed up. Yeah, apparently some Lockhurst was saying that apparently some of the players, apparently Garnacho and Rashi, they don't really interact outside of you know, team gatherings much, right? So, and apparently people think Garnacho is such a Ronaldo wannabe kind of thing. So, so there's that thing going on with the team. So whenever he had that jersey and all this, that was kind of it wasn't so real kind of thing. So it's crazy. Garnacho is finished at the 100% Garnacho is done. I've seen it. The only worth keeping is yeah. Rasta starts. What up? Rasta in the house, people. Another one, another legend is in the house. Rasta, people. If you haven't hit Rasta with that subscribe yet, what are you doing? You know, if you want a different perspective, you want standards to be maintained at our club. That's what Rasta preaches, man. He preaches standards. All right. He does not want none of this craziness. Right. Rasta, did you already buy your ticket to go and watch Man United preseason? Okay, yes, Rasta is in the house. Yeah, people, follow my brother Rasta, man. Good stuff over there. Karakala, hello. I think it's Dan. Sub, let's go. Rasta, let's go, Rasta. Kai, let's up. There you go. Welcome, welcome, people. Good to see you guys here. Tony, yeah. Thanks, Tony. For Man United. Not going. Rasta is saying, not going from the embarrassment from last season. They don't deserve my support until I see improvement. There you go. Standards, right? Rasta is telling you standards. He's not putting his hard-earned dollar in the pockets of these Glazers. I don't know, man. Rasta, I cannot help it, man. I'm gonna be there. Whenever they come around. Oh, was that Messi almost scored? No. Inter Miami almost scored the second goal. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be at the game, man. I'm gonna be in Jersey. I want to listen. I want to see Cunha. I want to see Mbeumo. All right. I want to see those two. I'll be happy. All right. I'll see. I'll start to believing that we may be on the right track because we're going to be able to get some goals. Hopefully with those two, if they don't flop. As Kai will say, you can never know. These guys will come and then they may struggle at United. But what I'm hoping is the character of the players that these two are, Cunha and Mbeumo, they look like they won't be phased much by that rocking that red jersey of Manchester United. They can handle it. They're professionals. You don't hear craziness about them. They're all about the business, right? And I think after talking to Ruben Amorim, you can see that, listen, these guys could have gone anywhere. They chose to come and be in our project. So I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic they'll be able to work. Kariki, Oli, and Fletchy will be playing in the preseason. Listen, they can probably still do the job. Kai, did you watch the what was that at Old Trafford? They had, what is that called? I forgot. The fundraising. They usually have it at Old Trafford recently. And you saw Kariki, man. Kariki still got it, man. Kariki still got it. Rasti, it's after Tony said I have to go. Not many opportunities to be able to see our club live. I know, man. I know, Tony. That's what I'm saying. And I forgot. Sorry, Ahmad. Yes, get to see Amadinho live in the flesh. Come on, man. Rasta, make an exception, man. Let's meet up out there in Jersey. It's around the corner from you, Rasta. Quote me on this. Mbeumo and Cunha will flop. I know, Kai. That's why I said it. No, they're not. I think what you're doing, Kai, here, guys, I think Kai is using that reverse psychology thing. When you say they're going to flop, deep down, he knows they're going to be a hit. All right? And so I think they're going to be fine. Farhan! I went to see Madrid play at Al Hilal in Miami because it was 20 minutes from where I live, and this Saudi team was playing better than United did all that. Oh my God, yes. That team, Al Hilal, come on, man. Al Hilal is a proper team, man. Proper team. Al Hilal has former ex superstars, pretty much. Yeah, they play some good football. It sucks that I think they got knocked out, but they played way better football. I think Man United, man, last season it was just they were just getting by, so absolutely. Karakala, and it's not even the best team in Saudi. Of course, what is the best team and they wait? Which is the best team in Saudi? I know it's not Al Nassr because Ronaldo hasn't won the title out there yet, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. No, Kai, you must believe. No, Kai, Rasta, they say, listen, standards. All right, we grew up on standards. I need to see something on the field before I start believing once again. Kai said, I did an Amarin out video. I'm convinced he's not the answer. I explained why. People, you gotta go and check that video and drop the comment. All right, Kai, it's on your channel, right? We're gonna check it out. We're gonna drop those comments in there. All right, people, make sure you engage with the videos. Make sure you like the video. All right. I can't wait to watch the video, dude. Um, you're right. Reverse psychology. I know, man. I know what you're doing, Kai. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. And that video also saying, listen, man, I don't think Ruben Amorim is the right guy. Deep down, you're like, you know what? If you read between the lines, he is the right guy. Oh, damn. Where your dwellings at Rasta? I didn't know you were close. Rasta is in New York, man. It's right there, around the corner. He just hops on one train and he's at the game. So listen, Rasta, man, even if you're not going to the game, we should just link up out there somewhere, you know, say what's up. Ooh, look at Messi. Kai is saying that the Saudi League is low-key improving. Yep. It's like MLS, the home and retired, home retired. But I think the Saudi players, yes, it is the home of the retired, but I think the better level, like they're slightly younger, they're more not yet like retired. They can still ball. The Saudi players. Yes, I knew that. Okay. It is done. See improvement in the first 10 game of the season. I want him gone. Listen, you may have your chance, man, because the first five games, they are not favorable to us, right? We got Arsenal, but again, I always say whenever I think of those games, we got Arsenal, Fulham, and then Arsenal, Fulham, and then is it Chelsea, City, and of course somebody else, whatever, right? They're tough games, but our players usually show up in those tough games. So I don't think we're gonna really get battered like that. All right, they may show up. Kinda Amorim is not that guy to lead us to the future. He could be that guy before that guy. Do you think he could be that? Because it could be Ruben Amorim is that guy who's gonna come in and clean house, right? And then that guy comes after him. You know, it could be one of those. But whatever happens, I want this lot to back him and really allow him to wield the axe and get rid of this lot. Johnny, it's cool, Rasta. Amen. So what's up? Amorim is the man. There you go, AKS 97. Let's go, man. Amorim is the man. All right, he's the next Sir Alex Ferguson. No, man. I think what I like about Ruben Amorim so far is I think he understands the problem, like deeply, like he understands the issue that we have, and he has an idea on how to fix it or how to help fix it. So hopefully that he's given time to do that, right? And I think if we didn't sack him this season when he finished 15th, I don't think we're gonna sack him next season because you know, he knows he won't have that time to finish this bad again. So he's gonna have to find a way to deliver, man. No excuses this time. No excuses. He's gonna have preseason. He's gonna get his front line three to be able to get him his goals, because his goals was a big issue. He needs another midfielder. I think he needs another defender, wing back, and all that. So it's a lot of work. Now, of course, we cannot fix everything in one window. Berada said Project 150 is still alive and well. They would need at least 2-3 windows to, you know, clean house and bring in the players that he needs. We shall see. All right, we shall see. David Bell, what up? What up? You're watching too much Goldbridge. All right, listen. You know what? I watch everybody actually. I watch too much of everybody. I really like you know, different perspective. Kai yesterday, day before yesterday, gave me another one that is a no nonsense type of dude. I've added that channel to my into my rotation. So yeah. Welcome, David Bell. Smash that like button, Kai. Big up everyone in the chat and the GOAT. Yo, listen, Kai, I appreciate that. David and everybody, if you're just coming in, make sure you go and subscribe to Kai Talks United. You hit up with Rasta Stocks. All right, hit him with the subscribe, hit him with the follow, and do the engaging thing, chat and comment on their videos, share, like, much appreciated. All right, let's go. Karakala is saying United's problem is larger than the coach. Absolutely. It's the team and the management to blame before the coach, who has proved himself other teams. Yeah, I mean, Kai and Rasta and everybody else, I was thinking about this. I know we talk about standards, right? That our standards, ever since Alex Ferguson left, they were pretty much throughout the window. So right now, if you were to bring those standards back, what are some of the specifics you would do? Right? What are some of those things you would do? Because, or you are Ruben Amorim, where do you start to bring the standards back? I know, yeah, you can be like no nonsense. If you put on that jersey, you gotta deliver on the field. If you don't deliver, what do? You just get benched. I mean, it's a lot of things that need to happen quickly. So it's tough. It's tough. Realities or sales are need badly for players to come in. Is Casemiro leaving free midfield? I'll bring Roy Keane into the dressing room in some sort of role to get these players in line. Kai, you're so old school, dude. Right? You're old school, Kai. You see, you, myself, Rasta, and a lot of other people, we grew up, that hard line. Like, you need to do this. You need to be like perform at a certain way, right? But the thing is, the players that we have now, these young folks, their mindset is completely different. Cristiano Ronaldo said it when he came back this last time. He was like, listen, some of these players, even though you have Ronaldo being that big example, day in, day out, first one maybe in training, working extra hard, doing all these things. Some of those players still, they felt like Ronaldo is like Inter Miami, Luis Suarez. Wow, that's a nice goal, man. Nice goal, right? So those players saw Ronaldo, the machine himself, doing all those things, but some of them didn't care, So even if you bring Roy Keane there, Roy Keane can come there and be like, you cannot punch some of these kids. You can shake him, whatever. Things will be going in one ear and out the other. They wouldn't care because they know you cannot do anything to me, man. I have a contract. I'm gonna go to training, do my bare minimum. I'm gonna play. If we lose, fine. If we don't, So it's tricky how to fix that. It's very tricky. But of course, Kino, whenever I'm asked like who's my best player for Man United, Kino, 100%, because he is the captain that we would definitely like. You would need that type of leader right now, in our team. All right. So let's see. Kai said, "I'll bring Corey." Yeah. Kai, he would just tell them to just do your job. Okay, just do your job. And then these kids will be like on their phones and stuff. Like this one year, they have that earpiece. He's talking, is like the kids are on their phones, scrolling on their socials. Imagine how Kino pissed off he would be. Oh, man. Roy Kino in the picture here, sick of these kids. Yeah. Mr. Mickey, God. Is Jokers not coming to United? I tell you. We don't know yet, man. We don't know yet. Our priority is Arsenal. Arsenal, they're kind of messing around with the whole Sheshko thing. So I don't know. But I think if Arsenal go for Sheshko, we may get Gyökeres. But according to Fabrizio, is saying that priority for United is to secure the Mbeumo deal. Once they do, they need outgoings, right, in order for us to go for the number 9. So we shall see. Rasta saying I'll ban social media. Any player posts anything on the social, they pay £5,000. Dude, 5,000 is chump change for these guys, man. It's chump change, right? I think you can ban social media, or if they, or you just make them play with the kids. But again, if it's a high-profile player, you need him for some of these games. Yeah, send him to play with the kids or something, because the £5,000, they may be able to just, it may not be a big deal to them. Kai saying I'm 24, but yes, I prefer old school. These players need to kick up the behind. Just because you're at United, it doesn't mean you have made it. Exactly, and some of those kids believe they've made it. Key example, like for example, Garnacho, Sanchi, they feel like they don't have to work as hard, right? And it should never be that way. It should never be that way. And if the performance is not good enough, they pay another £5,000, and they get benched for 2 weeks. Yeah, because remember, Nemanja Matic was saying that your boy Sancellini, he was late so many times in training and he was fined so many times. Like they always had enough money to go for these extra lunches and dinner and stuff on him because of how many times he kept on being late and no professionalisms and stuff like that. So yeah, it's mad. Desiree Doué, what up? Good to see you. JP, damn, Desiree Doué is on you live. Let's go. Kai, the worst thing is the players love the PR. Oh my God, yes. You've seen them in the interviews all the bloody time, especially Maguire. He's the worst of them. You think so? I think Maguire has done pretty well, though. I think Maguire, he always, whenever he's interviewed, he doesn't say a madness, right? Unlike your boy Rashford. Rashi, in that interview with those the YouTubers in Spain, he was like, yeah, man, yeah, I would definitely want to play with Lamine Yamal. Dude, you're still a Man United player, man. You're going out there and say, yeah, man, who wouldn't want to play with Yamal? I mean, some of this stuff these people say is ridiculous. Desiree Doué saying knock the small club Atletico out of the. Yeah, man, I saw that. JP's in the house. Let's go. Sancho is perfect height for the Chinese league. Oh, JP, you're a mess, man. Rasta. And if a player feels like he wants to be unsung hero, it's not going to work. They need to play like a team. That absolutely, Rasta. That is so crucial, right? I hope to see that next season, right? Our preseason, like for us playing like a team, right? We were so dependent on Bruno to do all this to pull a madness, right? Now, imagine if we start actually playing like a team, then we're gonna be able to I believe we're gonna be able to win more because everybody's gonna feel like what. Everybody's pulling their weight. We can, we'll be better. Yeah, that's crucial. Yeah, indeed, absolutely. Rasta said, "Let's get the paperwork started." Oh man, let's start a petition. So, what striker are we going for? And don't even mention that. Yo, man, listen, I'm telling you, guys. What JP is saying here, I'm sure you've seen the reports that apparently we are looking to do like a swap deal. Garnacho goes to Chelsea and we get Nkunku. That is a madness, man. That is a madness. Listen, but Palmeiras is about to score here. Are you guys watching the Inter Miami Palmeiras game? It's a good game. Um, I think Chelsea thinks that we're mugs, right? Because they got money from us for that Money Mace deal. They think they can just hit us up. Yo, United, listen, we got a player for you. Yeah, we got one. For real, you guys need a striker, right? Yeah, we got one. And listen, when he was at the other team, not Chelsea, when he was at Salzburg, whatever, he was really good. So forget about what he did at Chelsea. Think about where he came from. You remember that guy? He was really good. So in an Amorim system, he would work. You want him? 70 million. you know, ridiculous. I don't want to see Nkunku, man, in our team. That would be a madness if we do that deal, man. I don't want to see it. Um, I don't want to see it at all. Fabrizio said it was just talks in January. Yeah, in January, I know they were talking. They were talking to bring him, man. Nothing now. Okay. Kai, if we get Nkunku, we are truly finished. What's with us signing Chelsea? Exactly. Right? It's ridiculous. I don't want to see any more Chelsea rejects. I agree. Right? And I did see some reports that Manny Mace could also leave, right? But I don't see, for some reason, I don't see Manny Mace leaving. I think when you talk about a player who can actually work in an Amorim system, if he can stay fit, I think Manny Mace could work. But again, with us signing these two, Mbeumo and Cunha, where does Manny Mace fit in that? Where does he fit in that? Because yeah, obviously these two are going to start, guaranteed. Manny Mace, I don't know, and we're going to be playing once a week, so it's crazy. That's why when I saw those links that he could be leaving, I kind of say, you know what, it kind of makes sense if someone can offer us some kind of money for him, right? Because already now Ruben has his 210s who are, proven less injured prone, knock on wood, right? Players who are actually going to be playing instead of just sitting there collecting a paycheck, like Luke Shaw and Manny Mace and stuff. We don't want to do what Arsenal are doing, signing rejects from City and Chelsea. I agree with you, Kai. I heard Sanchi told United gotta cover his wages for him to move permanent deal or a loan. Yeah, man. Tony, I think for Sanchellini to move, we may have to do something like that. Right? We may have to do something like that because most of these teams cannot afford his salary. Right? Not the whole salary, it could be like a portion of his salary. Yo, Inter Miami, they actually play some good football. Right? We may have to do that to get him out because, and if he actually takes one of these deals like the one, is he linked with Juve? Right? If he actually takes that deal, I'll be surprised, but I'll be happy that he took the deal. But if he doesn't, right? Ideally, imagine if he doesn't take the deal, he can run his contract down, right? Next year is going to be done, meaning that he can go out on loan somewhere this season, this coming season, and then next season he's going to be out of contract, meaning he can sign for anybody. He can get that sign-on bonus, and the guy is still 25. So, I don't know. For some reason I don't see Sancho leaving this season. Well, like on a permanent deal. It could be one of those other, like another loan move, which would be ridiculous. Imagine Liverpool get Osimhen and Arsenal get Gyökeres. That would be something special. If Arsenal get Gyökeres, Liverpool, they're not going to sign Osimhen. Liverpool don't splash cash like that. Liverpool, they're going to go for anyone that's going to be Isak. Well, of course, yeah, they do splash cash. I take that back. They just spend 150 million. What are you talking about, Luther? But as far as the wages, now we don't see any links with Osimhen to Liverpool anyway, right? So I don't think they're looking at him. What I saw with Osimhen is it still could be Saudi bound, if I'm not mistaken. Kai, if Sancho really wanted to play football regularly, he would have, he would have cut his wages. Follow what Anthony's doing respect to it. Yes, man, that's another thing, Kai. I'm loving what Anthony's doing, man. Anthony, he's saying, listen, I'm going to prioritize my football. All right, I'm going to take this pay cut and go to Real Betis. The pay cut is, I think, at United, we're paying him like 150K. So he's going to take like at least 50K pay cut. That way he can prioritize that move to Real Betis, which is, that is, big up to him for doing that, right? Because he wants to actually make it to the, the World Cup team next season. And he knows he goes to Real Betis. He's a king already over there, right? And he's happy. So I like that. Sanchellini, he doesn't care. I don't think he even prioritized. He's still young. He can still make it to the England national team for the World Cup if he plays consistently and all this stuff. But dude doesn't care, man. So it's crazy. Rasta, if the club does that, they will discuss me. I know. I'm watching the Interman. Oh, okay, cool, Tony. That's what's up. It's a good game. Oshman would get 25 plus goals in that team. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, especially in that team where you have people to create for you. Yeah. We must maintain our high standards. I know, Kai. What are those standards? The standards were lost. We need to come up with new ones and and stick to them. No nonsense. Ruthlessness. Well, of course, Barca, sorry, Inter Miami playing ball. Yeah, Desiree do it. Sancho and Bellingham at Dortmund would be cool to see. Yeah. And guys, that Job Bellingham, he plays so much like his brother, man. I didn't really watch him, obviously, at Sunderland or whatever, but seeing him at Dortmund, you can see he's doing his thing. Like, listen, man, I am not my brother. I'm gonna play my ball, and you can see. I think he's gonna do well at Dortmund. I think he's gonna do well at Dortmund, man. It's crazy. From what I've seen so far, he looks like a decent baller. Kai, we brought a ball-playing keeper, and we don't even play out from the back. I know, man, but the thing is, Kai, with that, right, is we don't have the profile of players to be able to play from the back, right? In our back three. Oh, Palmeiras are back. Nice goal, right? As far as playing from the back, I think Licha is one player who can help us play from the back. Of course, maybe now with the likes of we definitely need another center back to be able to really play from the back. And like Licha, when he gets the ball from the back, the idea is for him to get into that the double pivot area. That's the thing, ball playing, but it was tough for us to play because we don't have those players. Let's go, Kai. Anthony signing to Real Betis is no brainer if he happens. Good on him. Yeah, exactly. At least Amorim has the cojones to drop Rashi, and that's another thing too. I gotta give it to him, right, Kai? Ruben Amorim coming in, you can see he does have that, the cojones to make those kind of moves. Because Rashi, a couple of seasons ago, he was untouchable, man. Player FC was alive and well. Remember Oli had to come and apologize, for what he said and stuff at Rashi. Like, yeah. So I like what the leash that Ineos have given Ruben Amorim. Get rid of what doesn't work. And that's what he did too when he was at Sporting anyway, right? When he went to Sporting, he did get rid of a whole bunch of players. And then he was able to rebuild it. So I don't know if that will work at United. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to do all that. We shall see. Next season is going to be crucial. The first, those first, I guess, 10 games, you know, he needs to hit the ground running, and having his players would really help him. Kai saying, yeah, Job is a lot like his brother. You can see the glimpses of Jude. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. The physique, ball control, the finishing, good stuff, man. Jaden, what's going on? Jaden saying, hey, bro, I think you should try hit up on UK times to grow an audience. It's 3 a.m. Okay. Thanks for the input, bro. Thanks for the input. Thanks for the input. I'll definitely check that out. I'll definitely check that out. That is a good point. Desiree, do it. Yes, yes, yes. I saw that 82nd minute, Miami 2. Palmeiras is 1. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go. Inter Miami, they need to step up their game, man. Okay, so I saw this report, right, from Sport Jazeera. They're saying Al Nassr are close to signing Casemiro. Negotiations are at an advanced stage. All right. Stories like this, to me, if we're at an advanced stage, we could have heard it from reputable folks, right? Ben Jacob, you know, those kind of guys, because especially from Al Nassr, we should have if we were at an advanced stage, this info would not be coming out now like, oh, we know we are in an advanced negotiation. Obviously, if this is true, there were some links of Casemiro going to Saudi last season, right? Last transfer window as well. If that can happen, that would be amazing. Dude, we're going to be saving a whole rack of money when it comes to salary if we can offload Casemiro. So, yeah, I don't trust the source, but if it was to happen, that'll be amazing. Good night, Big Up Luther. Yo, Kai, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, the support, as always. Cheers, mate. Come on, Messi. Oh, terrible touch. They almost scored. Peace out, Kai. I'll see you on the next one, man. People, make sure you go and subscribe to Kai's channel. All right, Kai Talks United. All right, give him some love over there, and make sure you comment on that video saying that Amorim is not that guy. But yeah, so so there's a story out there that Casemiro could be going to Al Nassr to hang out with Cristiano. Now, also this story is interesting because, you know, the Saudi league has struggled to get these big names in lately, so it could very well happen, but we shall see. Amorim is not that guy. All right, Desiree, do it. Other news: Laurie Whitwell is reporting that Johnny Evans is to stay at Manchester United in a new role on the staff. Basically, going to be part of the staff, looking after youth loans and supporting players throughout the process. This is pretty cool, man. I like Johnny Evans, and I think he's going to help the youth big time because he has been there, done that, right, and has a huge trophy cabinet to show what he has done. That's always make sure you're all subscribing. Yeah, let's go, let's go, Kai. That's what's up. All right, let's go. So again, guys, we did put in that bid for Brentford for that 60 million plus. We haven't heard any rejection so far, so the next couple of hours are going to be crucial. Keep your eyes peeled on your favorite X channel or over here at Man United Central. We shall see. Dan Molina, hey friend, just posted a video. Also, yeah, yo, Dan, let us know what your channel is, man. Dan Molina, is it? I need to go to sleep. Peace out, bye, friends. All right, Dan, we're gonna check it out, man. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out. All right. We're definitely gonna check that out. Let's go. All right, let's see what else is going on. Chelsea and Man United weigh up deals for Nkunku and Garnacho. Yeah, this is according to the Telegraph. That's where that news is coming from. Now, the Telegraph is the Telegraph. Oh, they equalized. It's 2-2. Palmeiras, they are back in the game. Inter Miami bottled it. Damn. Okay, show the replay, man. I missed the goal. Piani. Oh, it's a cross. Oh my God. What a shot. The keeper couldn't do nothing with that. The keeper didn't even see that. Wow. That is incredible. Messi looks kinda worried. Messi looks kinda worried. And they second in their group, though. They still qualify, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or they could be knocked out. Let's see. Club. Okay, so yeah, I think they'll still make it because it's the top two. Palmeiras is on top with 5 points. Inter Miami 5 points. Al Ahly, they have 4 points, and Porto 1. The Pesci effect. That's funny. All right. Let's see what else going on here. All right. Old man Suarez crying. Listen, man. Suarez scored a nice goal, man. Yeah, man. Dan Molina, I also subbed. All right. I subbed. Let's go. Good stuff. Oh, Palmeiras, they're going for the win. Palmeiras is Brazil, right? Yeah, Brazil. I mean, the Brazilian teams, they've done so very well in this competition, man. That goal, the second goal was fire. Let's see what else is going on. Tomorrow is going to be interesting, man. Tomorrow is going to be interesting, or today, depending on what you're watching, to see if Brentford gives us any indication if they have accepted this deal or not. Inter Miami. 4 minutes to go, people. Yeah, everything is trending. Man United have now improved their bid and all this. That's what's up. see what else is going on. I don't, man, this Inter Miami, how can they let this lead go? You were two up, man. And yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? There was some talks that what's it Andre Onana could be going to Monaco, right? And when I saw that, man, I was like, yeah, man, finally someone is coming for this guy. And then I see another report. Onana is like, no, 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 no. If that bid comes in, I'm going to reject it because he wants to fight for his Man United career or whatever. He still believes that he can. He needs to, like, he wants to prove folks wrong that he's actually a good goalkeeper and all this stuff. I was like, dude, Onana, come on, man. Listen, you have nothing to prove, man. You've already done enough. Go out there and do your thing. All right, go to Monaco, or Saudi, whatever. It's all right. You know, you've already done your job. You brought us Mbeumo because I think Agent Onana looked like he had some. He did some work to convince Bryan Mbeumo, say, hey man, you need to come over here, right? So his job is done. So now he can, go out there, sail into the sunset, and say, you know what, my job at United is over. Palmeiras are fighting. So we shall see. And the stories about Emi Martinez, from what I read from these other reports, is most of them, they could very well be agent driven, man. It looks like there's no real facts that United have been really in talks with him and all this stuff. It could be one of those, like, the agents are kind of putting that info out there. Now, it is a fact, though, Aston Villa, they do have the PSR issue. They would like to offload. Oh, wow, what a save. Oh, Palmeiras almost scored. And the game is over. Wow. Inter Miami, they are tired. What a game. Good save, though, for the Inter Miami goalkeeper there, man. But yeah, anywho, people, you guys are legends. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for hitting those likes and hitting the subscribe. The game is over. Tomorrow is going to be a new day. All right. We're going to see if we're going to get a here we go for Bryan Mbeumo. All right. And are we going to get any movement of outgoings? We need to get these guys out. All right. People, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Stay blessed, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.